Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Here we go. You know what makes me upset in 2025? What makes me upset in 2025 is not the people that voted for the ANC. So here's a backstory. I've been fighting. I have been fighting behind the scenes in secret against the ANC, against the DA since 2017. Okay. So since 2017, me and a small group of people, small group, have been fighting against the ANC. Now, our group consists of lawyers, private investigators, people from the SIU, and now, because we are now fixing the roads and we are fixing the infrastructure, now we have a team of civil engineers. Okay. So our organization has grown since 2017. Our organization has grown, we have developed since 2017. Okay. We have a team of lawyers, we have a team of engineers, we have a team of private investigators, and we are working with the SIU. We've been working with the SIU, the Special Investigative Unit, since 2017, exposing the lottery for being rigged. The national lottery is being rigged. We were the ones that went to the SIU with that case, the whistleblowers, everything. We were the ones that went to the Hawks to expose that lady, the one that's sex trafficking, and a bunch of other sex trafficking, the Chinese sex traffickers in Pretoria, the Chinese sex traffickers in the Western Cape, the Nigerian sex traffickers in the Western Cape. We have done so much behind the scenes, apart from fixing the roads, apart from fixing potholes, apart from helping people with clean water, providing water for the people, apart from fighting foreigners who are selling drugs and other illegal substances. Apart from all of those things, we have been directly fighting the ANC. We submitted 500 names of government officials who have fake qualifications. These are people who are running provincial government. One of those people is now, no, two of them. The fat guy from the Department of Health, who's the deputy director of the Department of Health, is one of those people. We exposed that guy a long time ago for having fake qualifications, and now he's in court for fraud. Another one is the Premier of the Eastern Cape, Mr. Oscar Mabuyane. We exposed him a long time ago, but now the SIU is only taking action on that now, recently. But this man, the Premier of the Eastern Cape, is fighting back with all of his powers. He's using his powers to get the court to stop the SIU from investigating him. Okay. Our other cases that are pending are ESCOM. We have a case against ESCOM. We have cases against the Department of Public Works. We have cases against the Department of Transport. And we have expose cases when it comes to the Department of Health. Okay. And also exposes when it comes to the Department of Education as well. I almost forgot the Department of Education. We have thousands and thousands of people, and we have so much evidence against all of these people. Okay. We've been doing all of that, and nobody even knows how. Nobody even knows who we are. Nobody knows how we look. Okay. Nobody knows who we are. Nobody knows how we look. I can go anywhere in this country. Nobody will know me. Okay? I've traveled this country. Nobody knows me. Nobody knows my lawyers. Nobody knows our private investigators. I could literally be, if you are listening to this, if you are listening to me right now, from 2017 until today, I have probably either driven in front of you or driven behind you, or walked in front of you or walked behind you. I could have been standing in line at a grocery store and you wouldn't know. This man who has been fighting the ANC, me, this man who has been fighting the ANC since 2017, who has exposed so many things, who has private investigators currently right now. I have private investigators right now who are following premiers and members of parliament and municipal managers. And we have evidence on evidence on evidence on evidence that we have submitted to the SIU and the Hawks. From sex trafficking, financial fraud, illegal foreigners, all kinds of things. Okay. Nobody has fought the ANC like us. Not the DA, not the EFF, not the MK party, nobody. Nobody in this country, not Musi Maimane, nobody in this country, not the SAPS, nobody in this country has fought the ANC like us. We have dedicated our entire lives. We have dedicated our entire lives. Okay. To saving South Africa. And we did that out of our own pocket, number one. We've never taken money from a criminal. We've never received money from anybody. And when I say anybody, I mean the ANC tender entrepreneurs and the illegal foreigners who offered me 5 million, and the other tender entrepreneurs who offered me 50 million, and all of these people who keep offering me money. Every year, there's some multimillionaire that will offer me money. Every year. This happens every year. There's a foreigner who keeps offering me money. There's a foreigner who keeps getting tenders, a Zimbabwean foreigner who keeps getting tenders from the Department of Public Works. Okay. Construction tenders from the Department of Public Works. That guy knows I'm coming. That guy has seen me working since 2017 until today. That guy knows we are coming. That guy is afraid of me. That guy knows we are coming. Every year, this guy offers me money. Every year. This guy offers me millions and millions and millions and millions every year. So if you want to know who criminals are afraid of in this country, if you want to know who the criminals actually fear in this country, it's not the ANC, it's not the SAPS, it's us. Okay. If you really want to know who people fear, it's us. They have seen us working since 2017. They know we are coming. They know we are on our way. They know. They know their days are numbered. There are so many people in my life who have tried to. They've seen me fighting. They've seen me paying private investigators, paying lawyers, and they are hoping that the financial burden gets too much to the point where I go to them borrowing money. There are so many people who are waiting for me to go to them and borrow money. So many people who are just waiting for me to go to them so that they can tell me that, okay, well, you must keep BEE. So many people are, well, if I If I could just say, okay, I'm going to keep BEE, do you guys understand that I would have 200 million in 4 weeks? Within 4 weeks, I would have 200 million. If I could say, I'm going to keep BEE, I would have so much money. There are so many people that would throw money at me. The reason why all these tender entrepreneurs don't like me, the reason why these Zimbabwean tender entrepreneurs, these Zimbabweans who are getting tenders, these illegal foreigners who are getting government tenders from the Department of Public Works, the reason why they are so afraid of me, the reason why it's because I specifically told everyone I will destroy BEE. I specifically said that I have never been a person who lies. I have never been a person who contradicts myself. If you see me contradicting myself, if you see me saying something, or if you see me maybe because I'm upset, maybe I'll say something out of anger and then I'll use a word by mistake. Like, when you get upset and you talk, you're gonna make mistakes. That's human nature. Everybody makes mistakes when they're talking and they're upset and they're expressing themselves. You are gonna make mistakes. So my point is, if you see me doing that, that's natural. I'm upset. So of course I'm gonna say things and I'm gonna make mistakes. But ultimately, in principle, I have never contradicted myself. I have given my life to one purpose: saving South Africa. One purpose. We have a plan. No, okay. We have a plan. We are not just a bunch of people who are just angry. No, we have a plan. We know what it will take to save South Africa. And we know why everybody else is going to fail. We know what it will take to save South Africa, and we know why everybody else is going to fail. I know why the DA is going to fail, but I'm going to give me 1 second. I'm coming to the DA. Give me just 1 second. I'm coming to the DA. 1 second. We figured this out in 2017. What everybody else is figuring out today in 2025. What South Africa is now figuring out in 2025, we figured out in 2017. Okay. What you guys are figuring out today, we figured out in 2017. Okay. All of you people who are making videos, you guys are making videos. Oh, all these political parties are basically saying the same thing. I saw there's a gentleman. I didn't. I don't know his name. I can't pronounce that gentleman's name. But there's a white gentleman who has a YouTube channel, and he was saying, I think that guy's on radio as well. I think he's one of these radio guys, because he was talking about interviewing people. He was talking about interviewing people and things like that. But I saw his YouTube channel, and this white gentleman was basically saying all of these political parties are the same. We vote and we vote and we vote, but the result is the same. All of the people, everybody is saying the same thing now. Now in 2025, everybody is saying the same thing, that no, man, we vote and we vote and we vote. The result is the same. It's like you vote, the more you vote, the broker you get. Whether you vote for the EFF or the DA, you vote and then you still get broker. Your country still gets ruined. Doesn't matter doesn't matter who you vote for, you're still getting screwed. So now everybody's waking up and saying, "Oh, well, I voted for the DA, and the DA it's the best ran, blah 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 blah," and they say all these crazy things that don't mean anything. And then now there's the Freedom Front Plus, right? Freedom Front Plus. And nobody knows what they stand for. They just keep going to the US. Now, I'm not mad at Freedom. Please don't, guys, please don't understand me. Freedom Front Plus, I am not mad at Freedom Front Plus. My beef is not with Freedom Front Plus. Listen to me. Please, I'm getting to my point. But before I get to my point, I have to explain why the point itself is important. In 2017, when we gathered all this information and when we was talking to all the whistleblowers that work within government. So in 2017, we had whistleblowers from the National Lottery. We had whistleblowers from ESCOM. We had whistleblowers from the Department of Health. We had all these people coming to us on Facebook. Okay. Our organization was launched on Facebook. Okay. All these people saying, I used to work at the Department of Health. I still have friends who work at the department. I used to work at ESCOM. I still have people who work at ESCOM. I saw this. I used to work for this company and they used to do this. I worked at the Department of Home Affairs and this happened. This is happening right now. And then I had to watch so many other people getting assassinated by the ANC. I have to watch people get assassinated. People were getting assassinated for complaining. Some people went to the police and the police gave their information to the ANC, right? That's what happened. The police just gave their information to the ANC. Thank you. The SAPS gave your information to the ANC, and then the next thing, you get into a car accident. I've had to watch all these people go through that. I've had to watch the SAPS, the police, defend foreigners who are selling illegal substances. I had to watch the SAPS protect sex traffickers, counselors from the EFF who are sleeping with teenage girls, counselors from the ANC who are sleeping with teenage girls. I had to watch the SAPS defend the DA from its criminality, DA counselors who are just pure criminals. And the community rises up and they demand answers, and the counselor just calls the police. So everything that's happening now today, these are things I've already told you guys about all of this. Now, okay, so it's 2025. After you guys voted. Okay. So you voted last year, right? Right? You voted, right? Last year, you voted for the DA. You voted for the EFF. You voted for the MK party. You voted for the Freedom Front Plus. You voted for Action SA, right? Right? Congratulations, right? You voted, right? Right? You voted and you felt good, right? You voting for, I'm voting for the DA. The DA is going to fight the ANC. The DA is going to fight the, right? You voted, right? The DA is going to fight the ANC and the DA is going to fix this, right? You did that, right? You voted for the DA and the EFF and the MK Party and Action SA and Freedom Front Plus, right? And you felt good because you thought you did something, right? Literally today, look at where we are. Today, look at where we are. What has changed? What has changed? Please, I will pay you 1,000 rand. Anybody, please, in the comments right now, write in the comments what has changed since you did not vote for the ANC and you voted for all these losers, you voted for all these clowns, and you thought you were doing something. What has changed in this country? What have you changed by voting for the others? What have you changed? Has any one of these people tried to stop the ANC from landing that plane from Israel, that Palestine plane? Foreigners are still entering into this country by the thousands every month. They're landing planes from Palestine, and nobody has said shit. Jack shit. What has your vote changed? You idiots. What has your vote changed? Has Helen Ziller came out to say this is wrong? Has the EFF came out to say, hey, why are all these planes landing? Who are these people that are coming here with their diseases? These people are coming here these people are not vexed. These Palestine Muslim bombers who are carrying hand grenades and other explosives in their luggage. These people are not vexed. Did anybody say anything? All of you idiots who voted for the DA and the EFF and the MK party and the Action SA, and what has any other politician said something? I told you years ago that it doesn't matter if you don't vote for the ANC will still be in power. I told you. It doesn't matter what you vote for, your vote will go to the ANC, and there will always be an ANC president in South Africa. I told you because I knew that for as long as the ANC is controlling South Africa's money, they will buy everybody else. They'll give the DA a couple billion because the ANC controls the Reserve Bank. They control SARS, the National Treasury, the Reserve Bank. I've said this 1,000 times. They can buy the EFF and buy the MK party and buy Action SA and give all of these people positions. Buy the DA and give the DA positions. The DA has not said nothing. These people don't say, even in all these Madlanga commissions and all these commissions, what has the DA done? What has the DA fought? The DA is just there in the Madlanga commission, keeping quiet, and Julius Malema is having a field day with these commissions. Julius Malema is shining in these commissions. acting like somebody. Your political parties all work for the ANC, directly or indirectly. They work for the ANC because they get their money from the ANC. What makes me upset is not ANC voters because I know how to deal with the ANC. I, the person who can't be bought, you can't buy me, I'm not a slut. You can't buy me, I'm not a prostitute. You can't buy me, I'm not a corrupt, old, fat man from the like all these fat guys from the ANC. You can't buy me like Floyd Chivambo. You can't buy me. I hate thugs. I hate people who abuse other people. I hate thugs. I have a I have a hatred for thugs. It's okay to make a mistake. If you've made a mistake, maybe when you were young and you made a mistake, okay, cool. That's you made a mistake. But when you're dealing with old people who are stupid, when you're dealing with old people who are just idiots, old people who will sell everybody out, old people who have a price, old people who are prostitutes, they have a price. They can easily be bought. And you people are voting for them, and you are in my comments talking shit. You are in my comments talking crap. Everybody who is voting in South Africa is directly or indirectly voting for the ANC. That is a fact. If you vote for the ANC in South Africa, whether you know it or not. Your vote is going to them. They will buy your vote because they own the Reserve Bank. They control the Reserve Bank. They can buy and they can assassinate everyone. They can arrest you and if you don't agree with them, if you still say no to the ANC, like people like me, for instance, the only reason why I'm still alive and I'm still able to fight them is because I have never shown my face. I've never gone on social media and showed my face and actually showed how I look or start a YouTube channel and showed how I look like all these YouTubers, like Caesar Buff Walsh. I don't go starting these platforms, starting a podcast and showing my face like Meg G and so. I figured this out in 2017 that the only way that we can be effective. See, I'm upset again. I told you guys I'm gonna mess up a few words because I'm upset. You're right. I'm upset. I'm gonna mess up. I'm gonna pronounce words funny. Okay. My point is this: the only way I'm still alive and the only way I'm effective, and we are still arresting, submitting all these cases to the SIU and the Hawks. The only way we are able to do all of this, right, is because nobody knows how we look. That's the only advantage we have. Even our profile pictures, we put other people in our profile pictures. We knew a long time ago that the only way to win in this system is to hide and fight behind the scenes up until the time comes where we rise up and save our country, because that time will come. We always knew this. We always knew that a time will come where the military will get upset and the SA Navy will get upset. We always knew that it's only a matter of time until real patriots rise up. It's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time until the rest of the country wakes up. But the thing is, even with waking up, there are certain people who are just evil. So they will wake up, but they're not gonna want to build South Africa. They're gonna want to say stupid things like Cape Exit. It's a bunch of stupid people who are just say, "Oh, let's separate, let's do this." That's just you guys are just starting other problems, and we are not gonna deal with you guys. The Cape Exit will deal with you guys later. The people that want to separate South Africa and cut this part of South Africa and then make this part and this part, that's stupid, and it's stupid. It's unimplementable. Okay, it's stupid and it's unimplementable. You can't actually implement that thing. And most importantly, nobody wants to do it because it's stupid. Apart from anything else, it's stupid. Okay. So, yes, everybody is sick and tired. Well, the smart people are sick and tired, yes, right? And then the stupid idiots will still vote for the DA, and then they think they've done something by voting for the DA, even though this, oh man. So anyway, the there are people who woke up, who really woke up. And these are the people that I've been working with for a long time. Okay? These are the people in my team. We woke up a long time ago, and we realized that there's only one way to save South Africa. Any other way is just a marketing strategy. Any other way is just a hustle. Mosima Imane is hustling. The DA is hustling. The EFF is hustling. MK Party is a hustle. Action SA is a hustle. Okay? It's just a hustle. Any other way is just a hustle. It's not a solution. Cape Exit is just a hustle. To say let's separate Cape, that's just a hustle. It's not a solution. There is only one real solution to this problem. There is only one implementable solution to this problem. There is only one way to save South Africa. Okay. For now, I want us all to agree that voting does not work. Not in this current system. This current system does not work. Can we all agree on that first? Before I move forward, can we all agree that voting for any political party, voting in this current system does not work? If anybody does not agree with that, then please leave. Please, you don't have to subscribe to my channel. You don't have to be here. Okay? Anybody that does not believe what I'm saying, that voting for any political party in South Africa is not going to get rid of the ANC. You can vote. You can vote for the next 300 years. You are not going to get rid of the ANC in South Africa. I told you, listen to me, guys. I predicted the MK party. I predicted that another party is going to come along. I predicted that the ANC is just going to keep rebranding. As soon as Julius Malema started the EFF, no, sorry, before Julius Malema, when COPE happened, if you guys remember COPE back in the day, I was in university back then. Okay. They started COPE. I was in university. And I knew that, okay, the ANC is rebranding. It's still the ANC, it's just rebranding. It's breaking apart. So I knew that, okay, the ANC will now break apart into different political groups, but the ideology is still the same. So I knew that, okay, the coup happened. I knew that after this, something else is going to happen. I knew. And then shortly after that, I think 4 years after coup, the EFF. A few years after coup, there was the EFF. And then I knew after the EFF, I said, this is not it. I said, no, this is not it. A bigger party is coming. I said, the EFF is not big enough. The ANC is still a big organization. Even when the Youth League has turned into the EFF, the ANC itself is still a big organization. Meaning that there is another organization that will still take half of these people. So I knew that there's another organization that's coming, right? And it's going to be bigger than the EFF. It's going to take a big chunk. There's something big that's about to happen within the ANC. They will then separate completely and become something else. There's something big. There's another big organization that's coming after this. And everybody said, oh no, that will never happen because these guys love the ANC too much. These guys love the ANC. And then that was when I realized that some people are just stupid. You think the ANC is dead because they changed t-shirts. The same thugs are just wearing a different uniform. And you think, oh, see, they're not thugs anymore. The same thugs are wearing a different uniform. And you are thinking that, oh, see, they're not the same guys anymore. Now they call themselves the EFF. It's not the same people anymore. See, the ANC is dying. Oh, see, so after all these years, now they call themselves the MK party. See, they call themselves Umkondo we corruption, Umkondo we Sizwe. See, the ANC is dying. See, it's dying. It's the ANC is dying. Now they call themselves the Communist Party. Do you guys understand? Listen to me. Do you guys understand that the MK party and the Communist Party and the EFF will make up the majority of South Africa's voters? Do you guys understand that? Do you guys understand the Communist Party, which is a faction of the ANC, and the Umkhonto weSizwe Party, which is a faction of the ANC, and the EFF, which is a faction of the ANC, and Floyd Shibambu, the Maibuye, whatever, Africa Maibuye or Maibuye Africa Party, when all of them join forces, they bring back the ANC. Do you guys understand that? After 2020, listen to me, you idiots. Listen to me, South Africa. Listen to me. 2029, the ANC has broken apart, right? 2029, the ANC has broken apart. The ANC has now 5 different factions, right? There's the ANC, which is Fikile Mbalula and Paul Mashatile. There's the EFF, MK Party, Communist Party, and Floyd Shivambu Party. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 5 of them. Together, they make up the majority again. It's the same people. It is exactly the same people. So you can vote for the DA, you can vote for Action SA, you can vote for racist Mackenzie's party, the Patriotic Alliance, the Pathetic Alliance. You can vote for the Pathetic Alliance, the racist Mackenzie and Kenyukunene. You can vote for Action SA. You can vote for Patriotic Alliance will join forces with the ANC. So that's 6. Racist Mackenzie will join forces with the ANC just like he's doing right now. Gayton and Kenyukunene will go to the ANC. So the ANC has not gotten smaller. The ANC has grown because now they have the colored vote. Oh, South Africa. Oh, man. You vote for Patriotic Alliance will just give your vote to the ANC. You vote for MK Party. As soon as Cyril Ramaphosa steps down, the MK Party will go back to the ANC. As soon as Ramaphosa steps down, the Maibuya Party will go back to the ANC. EFF will go back to the ANC. All of them will just go back to the ANC. The Communist Party will just go back to the ANC. All of these people are just waiting for Ramaphosa to step down. All of these people will become billionaires. All of them will get big, big money from the Reserve Bank. All of them, all of these people will become billionaires. They'll get big money from the Reserve Bank. And South Africa will stay the same. Our economy will continue to crash. The country will stay the same. The country will stay in the same place. BEE will prosper. Thuggery will prosper. These people will assassinate people like me. These people will hunt down people like me. That's the only thing that's going to happen. People like me will get hunted down. The people that love South Africa and who are fighting for change, real change. I'm not talking about voting for the DA. I'm talking about real, actual change. The ANC that is now breaking apart will combine in 2029. And they will continue to steal billions and billions and billions, and they'll continue everything will be, will continue, everything, poverty will continue in South Africa. Listen to me, the MK party, President Jacob Zuma and Floyd Chipambu will become billionaires. That will happen. If you guys still think that voting is going to change anything, you are just making Floyd and President Jacob Zuma billionaires. That is the only thing you are doing. You are not benefiting the DA. This is what I'm trying to tell you. You will never win in this system. Even if all of you guys like the DA and you like the FF plus or VV plus, whatever that thing is, Freedom Front plus, however you pronounce it or abbreviate it, keep voting. They win. They become billionaires. Everybody else becomes poor. Okay. You are not gonna outvote these people. I don't care what you say. You will never, ever, ever, ever outvote these people. All of these people believe in the same thing, and that's to destroy South Africa, to invite foreigners into our country, to not build an economy, to continue BEE. All of them believe in exactly the same thing. Exactly. Down to the T. Exactly the same thing. They are just wearing different t-shirts. Okay. You are not going to outvote these people at all. Don't be stupid. Colored people, listen to me. You keep voting for for the PA party, for the Patriotic Alliance. You are making Gayton Mackenzie a billionaire. Gayton is going to keep BEE because the ANC is going to pay him billions to keep BEE. Listen to me. If these people are offering me, listen, if these people are offering me 50 million, I don't even have any votes. I don't have, I don't have a constituency. I don't have any votes. I'm just a guy that's fighting. I've built an organization. We are growing. It's an organization of professionals and we are fighting. My point is this. If they're willing to give me 50 million rand, if every now and again they offer me 50 million, every now and again they'll say 5, they'll say 15, and then they'll say 50. They'll come back next year and say 5, 15, 50. They'll come back the other year and keep saying 5, 15, 50. They are willing to pay me all of this money. What do you think they will pay Gayton Mackenzie? If they are willing to pay me, a nobody, me, I'm just a nobody. I am a nobody. They are willing to pay me 50 million rand. How much do you think they are willing to pay Gayton Mackenzie to keep BEE and not investigate them and not fight them and not do any and not bother them in their ways? How much do you think they are willing to pay Floyd Shivambu? How much do you think they will pay all these people? John Steenhuisen, to not do anything, not say anything, don't interrupt them. How much are you? How much do you, Action SA? Action SA, who might actually win in Swan? Action SA, who might actually win in Johannesburg? Action SA is already ruling in Swan. The mayor. It's an Action SA mayor in Swan. How much do you think these people will pay Action SA to look the other way, to look the other side and not bother them while they are flying foreigners into our country? Okay. South Africa, you need to wake up. You need to wake up. You need to wake up. You are too old to be this stupid. You are way too old to be this dumb. You are not going to get rid of the ANC by voting. It doesn't matter who you vote for. It doesn't matter what you vote for. You are directly or indirectly, it will go to the ANC. So it doesn't matter whether you can come in the comments and talk to me about your FF plus or the DA. You're sounding like an idiot. You sound like a fool. Okay. There is only one way of saving South Africa, and it's to take real action. We need the military. We need the Navy. In order for us to win this thing, the military has to be involved and the Navy has to be involved. We need to ambush this government. That is the only way to actually save South Africa, is by ambushing the government. Now, be very careful. Listen to me. Be very careful. Ambushing the government requires a plan. And then after that, when we are transforming South Africa and building a new country, what will that look like? Now, I already have all these plans on how to transform the economy. I already have all these plans on what to do with the corrupt officials. Every ANC person has to go to prison. Okay. I already know how to handle all of that. I already know we have step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. Okay. We already have all these strategies and plans that will work because we've tested them. I've been doing this since 2017. I've been preparing for this. I know what works and know what doesn't work. So don't come in my comments saying things that I know won't work. You people keep saying things that won't work and you sound stupid. Now, what Operation Dudula is doing is not going to work. What Operation Dudula is doing, and these guys, March and March, it's not going to work. Because it's not a real revolution. It doesn't have a plan. You are just complaining. Complaining is not a plan. Complaining is not a strategy. Okay? Complaining is not a plan. Complaining is not a strategy. Now, I like the fact that they are waking up. That's what I like. If you want to know what I like about Operation Dudula, they are waking up. Congratulations to the ladies of Operation Dudula. Congratulations to the ladies of March and March in Durban, I think. I think March and March is in Durban. Congratulations. You are waking up. That's step 1 of waking up is anger. Step 1 of waking up is anger. You guys are angry. You want change. Okay. That is step 1. But that's not the solution. Here's why. When you're angry, somebody else can just come and give you 5 million rand and you'll stop being angry. Anybody can come to you and give you a few million. Right? That's what happens when you're upset and you're throwing tantrums and you're complaining about foreigners. Somebody's just going to come and say, okay, listen, let's fight these foreigners, okay? Here's 5 million rand. I'm going to help you fight these foreigners, but in return, I want you to keep BEE. And because you are angry and you don't know, you haven't done a proper analysis of what's wrong in this country, you are just complaining. So you will end up saying, okay, let's get rid of the foreigners. But apart from that, let's not change anything else in this country. Let's keep BEE. Let's keep this. Let's keep that. Let's keep this. Let's keep cater deployment. Let's keep this. Let's keep that. But let's just fight the foreigners. The foreigners are the problem. So your problem is not corruption in government. You don't want to reform the entire system. You don't want to reform our government. You don't want to save South Africa. You just want to get rid of foreigners. It's like somebody who's complaining about crime. You don't want to transform the entire government. You just want crime to stop. So somebody's going to come to you and say, okay, hey, listen, I'm going to help you fight crime. But in return, and I'm gonna give you money, okay? I'm gonna help you fight crime, and then I'm gonna give you money. You listen. You will be able to have money and buy yourself a fancy car and buy yourself fancy clothes and renovate your house and pay your bills. You'll have a lot of money. But in return, you must be okay with cater deployment. You must be okay with our corruption. I know what I'm talking about. I don't want anybody to disagree with me. I know what I'm talking about because they've done it to me. I've had plenty of these conversations, even in my family. I've had plenty of these conversations. We all agree that okay, something is wrong in this country. All of us agree something is wrong. We have to do something. Something is wrong. We have to do. Oh, corruption is too much. Oh, this is too much. Oh, this is too much. And then when I say okay, well, let's fix the corruption. Let's get rid of cadre deployment. And then all hell breaks loose. Okay. South Africa, you need to wake up. South Africa, you need to wake up. You need to wake up. Okay. Tomorrow, I'm gonna do another video. I'm gonna basically tell you guys the steps that we need to take. So tomorrow's video will be a bullet point form video. So it will have step one, step two, step three, step four, step five. Okay. We will ambush this government. That will happen. That will happen because it's the only way to save our country. And then after the ambush, we are going to implement these steps that I'm going to present to you guys tomorrow. So the steps that I'm going to present tomorrow will be what we are going to implement, okay, after the ambush. Okay. Now, again, guys, we need more ideas. We need ideas. Ideas need to roll. We need ideas. Okay. We need ideas. And when I say ideas, I mean good ideas. Don't tell me about the racist Mackenzie. Don't tell me about the EFF. Don't tell me about what Julius Malema said in his speech that touched you. We need ideas. Good ideas. Okay. So we will do that tomorrow. And then after that, I'm going to do another appreciation episode. I'm going to thank a few guys who've made donations. Okay. Guys, saving South Africa is expensive. It's always been expensive. I am losing money and I've been losing money since 2017. Saving this country is an expensive exercise. Saving South Africa is expensive, but it's something I dedicated my life to. I've been losing money since 2017. I've been exposing all of these people. I've been collaborating with the whistleblowers. I've been traveling this country. I've been doing the most, man. It's very expensive, but you guys are making donations, and I thank you. Okay, every week there'll be one or two people making donations. You know, one or two people sending money, sending 5,000, sending, sending. People are sending whatever they can send, right? So I think maybe on Friday I'm gonna do an appreciation episode, okay, to tell you guys how much I appreciate your donations. Okay. Guys, we are doing so much. We are fixing the roads. I'm building a studio. So I'm gonna fix my sound, don't worry. Don't worry, guys, I'm gonna fix my sound. Don't worry, please don't worry. We're gonna fix the sound issue. Building my studio, we are fixing the roads, we are providing water for people. And I have to pay my lawyers at the same time, and my lawyers now, they pay the private investigators. Okay. I'm paying my lawyers are paying the private investigators. Guys, When you reach out to us on WhatsApp, you don't have to show your face. It's okay. We can just talk. You don't have to show your face. You can reach out to me on WhatsApp. You don't have to show your face. You don't have to tell me your real name. Okay. My real name is Siako-san. That's my actual name. Okay. Siako-san. Otherwise, when you reach out to me on WhatsApp, you don't have to tell me your name. I could talk to anybody. I literally could talk to anyone on WhatsApp. Any South African that wants change. Any South African that wants change can reach out to me on WhatsApp and make a donation. If you have an idea that you would like to share with me, please share it with me on WhatsApp. If you're a whistleblower, please contact me on WhatsApp. Okay. Whistleblowers and people who want to make donations, please reach out to me on WhatsApp. It's very important. Okay. Guys, we will save this country. We will not allow the ANC and all these thugs to turn South Africa into Nigeria. That will never happen. That will never, ever, ever happen. Okay. It's, you guys have no idea of the things that I go through. You guys really have no idea of the things that I go through. Saving an entire country is not easy. Okay. It's not easy. Thank you for listening. Like and subscribe. Yes, my name is Siako-san once again. Remember my name, Siako-san. Okay. I'm going to make announcements as time goes by. In the next few episodes, I will be making announcements. There's so many announcements. I'm going to open a second YouTube channel. Okay. So as soon as I fix my sound, I'm opening a new YouTube channel. Okay. As soon as I get a new microphone, a new system altogether, I'm going to open a new channel. Okay. May God bless you, South Africa. May God bless you. May God protect you. South Africa will succeed. Cheers.